Hey everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Zaf's podcast. Thank you all for tuning in this week. Today's a very special episode. Not only have we got a returning guest, the one, the only, Mr. Levend.
Hello, what's going on?
Oh yeah, not bad. But this is a big episode for me. This is a bit of a milestone. So I don't know if you guys can see. I've got episode 21. So this is huge for me. Massive. And I'll tell you why. So one of my friends, shout out to Irene, she sent me this, it was like a screenshot of this meme sort of photo. It could be a meme or it could be like a motivational sort of thing, right? And I'll put it up so you guys can see as well, but I'll read it out to this guy right here because he can't see shit. It goes, you don't have to be good. Like that's just
That's a fucking elbow.
I read that.
Elbow and a slap in the head.
I died. When I read that, I was like, you don't have to be good. And like started crying. But you have to be stubborn. And this is about podcasts. So it goes, 1.8 million podcasts will quit within 3 episodes, which is wild. But I actually do know that I've seen some podcasts start and they do end at about 3 episodes.
You've seen them?
I've seen them.
Oh shit, because those are the ones I don't see. Because I'm not listening to that shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like a lot of people, if you're scrolling through a podcast and you only see 3 episodes, they're kind of like, oh.
Yeah, you're probably like, oh, this is ass, and the catalog's not
Yeah.
there. Because I know you don't trust someone that's only got 3 podcasts. If someone's been doing it for a while, you're like, oh,
Yeah, there's quite a few here.
yeah, it's probably good.
So that was one. Then another one said, then it continues and it says another 180,000 will quit by 20 episodes, which I don't know if that's true or not, but I'll take it. And then it says, if you make it to episode 21, huzzah, which is where we are right now, you are in the top 1% of podcasters. Survival is more important than skill. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's facts.
It
Wait,
is,
so
I
it was
reckon.
1.8 at the beginning.
1.8 million podcasts will
So you're
quit.
top 1%. So what's that?
I was trying to think about what the top 1% would be.
What's that?
Yeah, but how many podcasts are there? There's millions.
10,000?
Nah, I reckon there's more podcasts than that, more than 10,000.
Probably. Fuck, I don't know.
I reckon there'd be millions.
It feels like everyone's got a podcast, but they don't.
Yeah.
You know, I can't think of a good podcast like I know there's a few Australian ones, but they're not that common.
Yeah.
I've only seen a few now like popping off.
Yeah, I think, but those podcasts, because I've been seeing them around as well, and a lot of those people started podcasts because they were known for something else before they started doing that, if that makes sense. So they were doing like comedy skits and other shit.
I was like entertainer, influencer.
Yeah, so that's why they've already got the ground.
Yeah, that makes
Right.
sense.
Which I've been thinking about doing that, to be honest. I've been thinking lately, it's like, okay, I started podcasting, but these other guys didn't start podcasting. They started doing entertainment videos and then they went into podcasting, which I guess makes it easier to get eyes because people are already,
Because they already got
So-
yeah.
yeah, they know who you are.
following.
Yeah, and they've got a following as well. So I figured, I might try and I'm experimenting right now, like trying to come up with maybe 5 skits and see how I go with that.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're already doing TikToks, why not just post other stuff?
Yeah, it's just the time is the problem. It's like trying, because obviously we both work full time. Then it's the podcast now, and I'm
Yeah.
studying for Rego. So there's like, where the fuck am I going to get the time to do this?
That's facts, bro.
Yeah. So I'm already doing this like bi-weekly podcast, which is fun. I love doing it actually.
Yeah.
I much rather be doing this than be sitting on my ass on TikTok or
At
doing.
least you're productive with it, eh?
I try to be.
And I think that cause once you do it, you know what I mean? It becomes like a weekly habitual thing. And then eventually you build more. It's like kind of when you start going to the gym like once a week, twice a week, and then you go 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And you just commit more time, more hours to it because it's like second nature to you, and you just enjoy it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is probably like, you probably like notice it now anyway.
yeah, 100%.
Picking up.
It's not only like you said, it's becoming more habitual now. I'm enjoying it, which is obviously really important. You want to enjoy what you do, but I think it's also becoming like a bit of routine for me, which I like.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that on Saturday mornings I'll get up and I'll do like a couple hours of editing or something. You know, I really do like doing that.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
fun.
weird. I think because I'm 30 now, I want to be doing shit.
Well, you're productive with it. Yeah, you're not just
Trying to be anyway.
Yeah.
But so as you guys have probably heard from the podcast, a bit of a segue into where we're going now. So this guy, this guy right here just came back from a fucking 5 or 6 week bender of
yeah,
Europe.
me and every other bloke in Fucking Sydney.
Bro, everyone went in 2023, bro.
Oh, I
So-
was looking at everyone's stories.
was everyone there? Like, how many people did you know that went?
Oh, you know what? Like most of Europe didn't really notice it. In
What do you mean?
In Ibiza and Mykonos,
Yeah. Mykonos.
you noticed it. You
Yeah.
noticed it. Oh god! But I was there like the busy weeks, like busy Australian weeks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
you told me about that, right? I want to touch base on that real quick. When you say there was Aussie weeks, like, are
Yeah.
there actually weeks where they go, okay, we want Australians to be here?
well, it feels like it because there was Fisher playing that week,
Yeah.
Dom Dollar, Sunset Brothers, and I'm sure there was more. So there's Aussie artists
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
there.
Okay.
But it's kind of known that like all Australians kind of go there at that time anyway. I don't know.
I actually have no idea. I've never heard of that before until you told me. You're like, oh, there's an Aussie week. I went, what the fuck? There's an Aussie week?
Yeah, well, the tickets got booked and I heard that and I was like, fuck, all right, let's just go.
Yeah. Well, this is like your first time doing such a big,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
vendor sort of trip, eh?
yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, overall, how was it?
Overall, fuck,
Mems.
so good, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm glad I did it because like, not many people get the opportunity to do it the way I did it with like, I think it was like 6 of us
Yeah.
for the most part, and then we got to like 9,
Yeah. Yeah.
just boys, and then a few misses and stuff like as well that like tagging along. So the group was like 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to do it like that way, everyone getting time off work and all that, just to go,
Yeah. I can imagine.
like it's very like we're saying it. I don't think I'll ever get an opportunity like that again. It's kind of like a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah. If an opportunity did come up, though, would you do it again?
Oh fuck
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. But I just don't know when that opportunity would come.
Yeah, yeah. I think you did it at a good time because COVID fucked everything for a while,
Yeah,
right? And then I think 2023 was just the year that everyone just said, we're fucking going on a trip.
yeah.
Like, even I did that. I said, I'm
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
like, on my birthday, we're going to Thailand.
I think that's what everyone kind of
Yeah.
ended up doing.
And I'm glad I went. Like, I'm so happy that I got out of the country for a bit. I think I just needed to get it out of my system.
Yeah,
But for you especially, because you're like fucking 20 years old. So this would have been a really good experience. So talk to me where you started first.
okay. So we kind of had like dates that we had to make, right? So we planned the trip.
First of all, before you jump into that, when did you leave? What was did you leave like mid-July or something?
Left, yeah, July.
So pretty much mid-sum.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, mid July. I think it was like July 12th. No,
Yeah.
it was actually June. It was June 25th, and I got back like August 12th.
Okay.
So it's like 7 weeks.
Yeah. So you pretty much were right in the meat of like summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we didn't cop any heat waves, luckily, because we were flying between.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we planned it around certain things that we wanted to do. So Tomorrowland was number 1.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, we gotta
so-
talk about that.
So 3-day festival, and we had to make sure that like where we're going, we kind of based it around that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we also based it around, I think, going to Greece during that time, that busy time,
Yeah.
just because you don't want to go and it's just like nothing's going on, because you have to like, there's like good DJs playing at Carvo as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also I wanted to finish in Greece because
Mm.
it was like we're gonna be coming off a bender, just like sightseeing, running around, moving around. I'd love to just finish because like I've like been to Greece a few times and it's just beaches,
Yeah. Yeah.
beaches like and relax because there's not really sightseeing to do. So I'm like, all right, finish there, perfect end to the trip. So we had like those two kind of fixed,
Mhm.
and then everything else just worked around.
Okay. So you had an anchor
So,
point. Pretty
yeah,
much.
pretty much. So we started in Italy, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
Italy, there was a lot to see. There's heaps to do.
Okay. In Italy, I've heard so many people say this. Are the people rude there?
Italy, no,
Oh, you're the first person to say that.
no. I don't know, but because I'm so blasé. I feel like I think everyone's nice. You know what I mean? Like nothing really bothers me. Like if someone's just like says something in like a angrier tone, I'm like, oh, whatever. It's probably
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Use the mic all right, by the way, because you keep moving it. Is it all right?
Yeah, I don't know. I fiddly. I like
Yeah.
just like holding it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, oh, is that what you like? that's done from experience.
Nah, bro. Nah. So we started in Italy, and I don't know. I feel like the people were fine.
Mm.
I feel like in all of Europe, the people were fine.
Yeah, yeah.
The place we probably had like the most problems with the people was France.
Oh,
But you
see,
know-
I haven't heard anything about France.
Really? But that's like an international thing that like French are rude.
I've heard that they're rude if you don't respect the culture.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Which is it's just kind of fair. Like if you're just going there to be blasé and do whatever.
If you're just going and you're speaking like English straight to them,
Yeah.
you're not trying to speak French, then it's a bit like. But I like everywhere I went, I tried to like, hello,
yeah,
thank you, sorry, in the language because it's just like courtesy things,
yeah.
and like people appreciate it. So that's why I didn't really get any like negative things from anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we started Milan,
Milan.
flew in there.
Milan, darling.
Milano, city of fucking churches, bro. I feel like all Italy was just churches. That's all I did.
Really?
Yeah,
I
bro.
feel like Greece is like that.
Yeah, but they're fucking ass too.
There was the
churches
churches in Greece.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, bro.
They're like little like chapels there. But
That's what they're known for, though. Like,
yeah,
it's not
I
little
know,
ones.
like on hills and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
not going to be like big cathedrals.
Yeah,
sort of
fair.
like.
I've been to enough in my life. I don't need to go to more.
Yeah, fair enough.
But in Milan, yeah, like man, the cathedrals and the churches are just so, just unreal. Like, just grand. The color, the paintings, everything. I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
But,
What was the party life there in Milan?
Um,
Because I'm guessing you would have partied there.
we were
Like, you-
only there one night because it was kind of like
Oh.
our stopover night or
Yeah.
2 nights because we got there like at 1 in the morning.
yeah.
Just went to bed. And then
Oh, that's
the
pretty
next
much one night gone. Like, as soon
Yeah,
as you get there, one
exactly.
night. See you later.
But we went out, but there was one rooftop bar that we tried to get into, and then we were wearing shorts. So they're like, "Oh, you need long pants." And I'm like, "Well, we're not going home to get changed."
Yeah.
Sacked that, and we just walked around the city.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, like it was weird. Like most nights we wouldn't. It'd be like a 50-50 of whether we were going out that night. It depended like what we had the next day or what.
Okay.
But like some of the boys were like, "Yeah, we're going out."
Yeah. Let's get fucking ready.
Right. But like,
Bags.
fuck. Yeah, carrying too many. And then from there, so Milan was pretty like chill, relax, and then we went to Cinque Terre, which is like, it's just like resorty. It's kind of like, I don't know. Everywhere we went is super touristy though.
Okay. Yeah, it would be. It's like peak
Obviously.
summer right now, right?
Yeah.
So I feel Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so it was Cinque Terre, which is like 5 terraces. I don't know if you've seen that that film, that Disney film, Luca.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's
think-
kind of, it's based on that. It's
Yeah,
it's
okay.
based on Cinque Terre, like the 5 terraces.
Yeah,
That was nice, but like the trains to get you between finish at 11, so you had to finish up at the restaurants by like 10 or 9:30 so they could catch a train and go back. And we didn't really find any nightlife. I don't know, but we weren't really looking for it either. We're doing like massive days, just hiking around, sightseeing.
Mm.
And then from there, we went down to Rome. And Rome was like,
Rome would have been fucking packed.
it was actually.
Yeah, I can imagine like the famous like statues, and I'm guessing isn't the what's the fucking big Catholic place called?
Vatican.
Yeah, the Vatican's there, all that
we
sort of
did
shit.
Vatican,
Yeah.
the steps, Spanish Steps, Colosseum,
Yeah,
all that stuff. But we were only there 2 nights. I wish we did more because there's just so much shit to see in Rome.
yeah.
But like Rome, we went out. Well, we went out. So the first night we were sightseeing, and then we're like, okay, yeah, mad. We're like getting a bit hungry, whatever.
Yeah.
Had like a little snack, and like, so what's the plan for tonight? Should we pub golf?
Pub golf.
Yeah, and
The
I
fuck's
think
that?
I suggested that. I was like, should we pub golf?
Yeah.
So pub golf is like you go to different pubs,
Yeah.
and so the different pubs are like different holes,
Right.
and you go to a pub, and you have to drink your drink,
Yeah.
and depending on the amount of times it takes you to drink your drink, that's like a score. So
Right.
so you get it down in like 2 or 3 or 1,
Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never done that before.
right?
Yeah.
So, and you usually like do different drinks, like shots, and you do like cocktails, and then like
Yeah.
whiskeys, whatever.
So you just get a hole in one, just fucking
Yeah,
just keep
so
shotting.
it's fucking, bro, at the beginning, you're like, yeah, easy. And then you get like halfway through it and you're like
Buckled.
buckled. So we made it to like hole 6.
You're
And-
already fucking
And
taken.
we were me specifically and like another mate,
Yeah.
were buckled.
Yeah.
Bro, buckled. I was so fucked. I was talking to like one of the guys in the next bar, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, can we go up to the rooftop? And he knew we were all smacked. And he's just like, oh no, it's closed. When it wasn't closed, but he just wouldn't let us in.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh fuck it. So then we just went to go grab a feed. Had like the dirtiest like pizza. I swear everything just tastes better. But maybe because I'm in Italy as well, like food was just unreal.
No, I've heard everyone say as soon as you go to Europe, the food is unreal.
Italy, I don't think. Oh man, I don't know. I'll ever find something like that in Sydney, like the pizza, the pasta.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I can't speak from experience, but I've only heard people say it.
Yeah, like Rome, we had a carbonara one night. Like, Rome's known for the carbonaras.
Yeah, yeah.
Had a carbonara, probably like the best pasta I've ever had in my life.
Fuck, stop.
Without trying to exaggerate,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
it was fucking mad. It was sick.
Are you a big Italian guy? Like big Italian food? Like you love it?
Yeah,
Because I'm a like give or take with like pasta.
I think that's my preferred.
Okay.
It's my preferred. It's like if I had a cuisine choice, Italian would be number one.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because the cuisine's so like diverse.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah,
I want to ask you something because you know how you're saying you were buckled
yeah,
that night. I was watching this podcast and they were talking about hangovers.
yeah.
Did you guys have like crazy hangovers the next day after
No.
doing like a big night?
No,
No, you were all right the next day.
we were right. To be fair, I drank quite a bit in a few places, but like I didn't drink to the point where I felt like I was gonna throw up. So like I don't
Okay.
know. I control myself. Like I had worse nights out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I kind of control myself a little bit, but there were like a few nights where I was buckled, but we had to make flights the next day or we had to make trains the next day. So it didn't matter how I was feeling.
You were
It was
going.
get
yeah.
up, go. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And that kind of like adrenaline, I think kind of takes over the hangover.
Yeah.
So if you
okay.
don't feel it because you got a place to be.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're just lounging in bed all day, of course you're going to feel it.
Yeah, and
But
especially in the back of your head, you're like, oh, I don't have to be anywhere. Like,
Exactly.
I plan to just fucking do nothing.
Yeah.
Because I was this guy that I was listening to, and he goes like, oh, when I drink, I get like a 2 to 3 day hangover. When 2 to 3 day hangover, like imagine drinking on a Friday night, and then you're buckled until Monday. That's fucked, bro. I would never drink,
Depends how big he's. But how hard's he sending it every fucking Friday?
bro. 2 to 3 day, but that's a fucking bender. Like, geez, sorry, 2 to 3 day hangover. That's ridiculous, man.
That's a fucking.
My max is 1 day.
That's
Sorry,
his-
maybe 2. Maybe it's like even a huge stretch, but the next day I'm always a write off. The next
Yeah,
day.
the next day, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just the morning, to be fair. By the afternoon, I'm fine.
Yeah, same. I start feeling a bit better like towards the end of the day.
Yeah, but it's. Fuck, bro. You must be fucking getting blackout drunk. because,
Yeah.
Like 3 days? That's fucked.
That's insane.
That's fucked. Yeah, we didn't experience that at all.
Yeah, okay.
I think a few of the boys maybe hung over the next days, but
not 2 to 3 days.
no, not that bad.
Yeah. It's okay. Milan, Rome.
Right.
And then-
Cinque Rome,
Yeah.
and then Positano, Amalfi Coast.
How long were you in Italy for?
Almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was one of the longer places we stayed.
Okay.
There and Greece.
Yeah. So it sounds like for partying though, you didn't really do that much. It was more just for sightseeing, like going to Italy food. And shit
yeah,
like
mainly
that.
for food,
Yeah, yeah,
sightseeing, and then we would just go out if we were in a spot like bars,
yeah.
go on the street.
How was the bars there?
They were good.
Yeah.
They were not. That honestly, yeah. It's just I don't know because Italy was my first stop, so I'm probably a bit more biased towards it.
Okay.
I didn't know anything else as well, but like yeah,
Until you
just
get to Mykonos.
oh, Mykonos, no bars, no
yeah.
bars, no bars. Just beaches.
But yeah, go on.
And then we got to Positano, Amalfi Coast, and that was unreal. It's probably like a top 3 spot, I reckon, on like my trip. Just because it was like, I'm a fan for the water, bro. You put me near water, and I could spend all day there.
Yeah.
So we hired 2 boats. We had a day trip to Capri, and then took us around the island, and then 1 day trip just up the coast
Yep.
on our own like private boat. And
This guy's just got money, bro. Just
just
letting
money
it fly.
to fucking blow. I really don't. But that's the good thing about traveling in groups is that you can afford to do shit
You
like
just
that.
fucking spend.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because
Yeah.
shit, otherwise, if a smaller group, no way. No
yeah,
way.
100%. Like if
Yeah.
it's like you and like a missus or something like that, like trying to do something like that would be crazy
Oh,
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So I'm glad that we had like the numbers to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like the boat rides and the boat cruises, just like drinks, food. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's my dream. That's like my dream holiday. To get on a boat, kick back, beach.
You'd love, you know what you'd probably love? Croatia Sail Week.
Yes, that probably.
I would actually love to do that. I feel like my time's like, I'm never going to be able to do that now.
Still good.
Nah.
Yeah, early 30s, you could still for sure do it.
We'll see. Maybe if something happens in the
Sail
future.
week
And
though, I had people go on because we didn't go on it, unfortunately, but 'cause
Yeah.
it just didn't. It's hard to get in and out of Croatia.
Yeah.
But sail week is like you're on the boat, but you're pretty much like docked all day, unless you have like a traveling day. But you're pretty much docked and you're like walking around town.
Oh, so it's not really just partying on the boat all the time.
No, you're not on the boat the whole time. You're pretty much on mainland the whole time.
Oh.
It's just like at nighttime, you go on the boat to go to the next spot.
Yeah. Okay.
Even
Oh,
then,
interesting.
you spend like a night at a club, and then you get back to the boat late, maybe like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
Fuck,
I mean?
I would hate that being on the boat and then it's like rocking. You're like getting seasick. I
That's
couldn't think
if
of
you
anything.
get-
fucking
That's
worse.
if you get seasick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah. But then yeah, that was Italy. We finished in Positano,
Yeah.
and then we went to Portugal. Super random, just like 2 nights in Lisbon because we were like, fuck it, why not?
You're right next door to Ibiza.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing because we're going to Spain next, so we're
Yeah.
like, we could have extended the trip in Italy or like Spain, but I was like, it'd be mad to see another country.
Yeah.
Whole another country, 2 nights, why not? We're not doing anything. So we went over. Underrated for sure, like because I had no expectations of it. It was like probably and the cheapest place that we went to as well, like for drinks and food.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it was like we did a lot of walking around and sightseeing as well. But I think there's other parts of it that would have been better, like beaches and just other areas of it. We stayed in Lisbon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then from there, then we went to Madrid. We didn't really know many people in Madrid, like or know many things to do in Madrid because not many people go.
Yeah.
But it was kind of just a stopover as well, just see the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
And luckily, I got a Uruguayan mate. He speaks Spanish,
Yeah.
so it's so handy having someone that speaks the language when you're in a foreign
Oh,
country.
100%, man.
Because like shit just gets lost in translation, and then people like are kind of not inclined to help you out. You know what I mean? When you don't speak the language.
Yeah, 100%.
So someone speaks the language, it's just like, oh, what do you want to do? Like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Easy to order food, order like
Get directions.
tickets to like things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we saw our flamenco night.
Oh, that would have been sick.
That was sick.
That actually, fuck, that sounds fire. I would have
Yeah.
loved to have gone to that.
That was impressed me.
Yeah.
The guy tapping his feet. I was like at the beginning, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I could do it.
And he just starts like bang, 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 bang. And I'm like, fuck. I was impressed. I honestly didn't have expectations for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Blown away, bro. I was like, fuck. Could never do that.
Did he just like, trying to think of the word, like this, did he do like different dances like salsa and like, is that what that is? Like a flamenco night? Is that what that is?
Yeah, flamenco dancing is like it's a type of dance. It's just like
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right. What am I fucking thinking?
it's like tap dancing with your feet, like really fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tap dancing.
Yeah. What am I thinking? I was thinking something completely different. Sorry.
Yeah, salsa's a whole different.
Yeah,
dance.
yeah, yeah. What a dickhead.
yeah.
But anyway.
And then we missed the Sunday for the Bulls because like Madrid do like the Bulls and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were about to say that the special weekend or
No,
that
that's
event.
Pamplona.
Is that a city?
Yeah, it's a city.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
a city where they're known for doing the runs.
Yeah, yeah.
Pamplona, I think. But yeah, no, the place that we were at, I think Madrid's known for like bull riding as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But they only did it on Sundays, so we missed out. Just spewing about.
Spiel.
Yeah, so that was good. And went out in Madrid as well. Like they had some nice, good clubs as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It was always stressful going out too, because like you don't want to go too late, but you don't go too early, and you don't know what time the clubs really open. So you kind of
I
just
feel like
go.
when you're on holiday, you're just gonna have to say fuck it. Like if you're going there to party, it's like fucking just see what happens.
Yeah, that's true. Like it's for the most part, that's what we're doing. We're just going. If we got in, we got in. If we didn't, we didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're like trying to get in. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously you want to get in.
But I'm parched. But
Would you like some water,
no,
sir?
no,
I can
no.
pause the pod. I should have offered you some water
No,
like
no,
a
no,
fucking
no.
good host.
I'm
but
good.
no.
I'm good.
You sure?
Fantastic. And yeah. So then we finished Madrid, and then we went straight to Ibiza.
Oh shit! Is that so? This is the proper like now this is party mode right now.
So this is like a party place. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't go like sightseeing, and then party. We kind
Yeah.
of like broke it up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to, man.
Yeah.
You can't party like there are some people who can probably party straight the whole trip, but I would probably fucking hate that. I would need to have like weeks in between where I just want to just chill at the beach,
Yeah.
go maybe see a couple sites here and there, and just relax.
Because I just don't see how that's enjoyable. Like
Yeah, honestly.
just like even just doing sightseeing, like just doing all that back to back,
Yeah.
you get tired, bro. Like just walking
Sightseeing is like not
on your
relaxing.
feet, bro. It's not at all. We were doing
Yeah.
like 30,000 steps a day,
Yeah, I was saying
like 25Ks on the app. That's what it was showing.
yeah. Like Ellen and I were saying, like, you know, when you're on holiday, you're not really on holiday.
No.
Because you're in the country and you're like you want to experience everything
Yeah.
while you're there. So you don't want to like do
Waste the
nothing.
day.
Yeah, you don't want to waste the day and do
So
nothing.
well, that was us. We weren't wasting the day, right? So we had like 4 hours of sleep most night.
Yeah.
And I usually get like 7 hours, 6, 7 hours.
Yeah, so you would have been like
But it's different when you wake up as well because you just have adrenaline to get up and go and you don't want to waste the day. It's different. I don't know. You just don't get tired. But
I was
also,
the same. Yeah.
there's so much to see that you don't get tired during the day. You might have a little like slump,
Yeah.
but then you pick back up and you keep going. But yeah, so we got to Ibiza
Yeah.
and that was mad. It was a different experience. Like, you know, like because I've never done this trip before, and you just hear stories about like, oh, Ibiza, Mykonos.
Yeah.
You know,
I've
what I
heard
mean?
water's crazy expensive in Ibiza.
Yeah, so it was like €12, I think, for a can
Are you joking?
in the clubs.
€12 for a can?
In the clubs, yeah, bro.
That's like $20
I
for
know.
a fucking water.
I know.
Fuck.
Honestly,
Bro, they give you water free here.
I.
Everyone just must be on drugs, honestly.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they are.
Fuck.
They are. And that's why it's so expensive, I think, as well, because they know.
Yeah.
But bro, you would catch me dead before I buy a fucking bottle of water. I'll be passed out on the fucking floor before I'm giving my money to
Just
one
on
of these
principle?
fucking clubs. Yes, bro. Fuck them. Fuck them. There's fucking no chance, bro. So in Ibiza,
Yeah.
this is what we're doing. We're praying hard,
Yeah.
and then I'd sneak in like, you know, there's like mini bottles that you can get of like vodka and tequila.
Yeah, the little glass ones.
Yeah, those little glass ones.
Yeah.
So I would slip them in my shoes.
In your shoes.
So some of the boys,
like under your
yeah,
foot?
yeah.
Wow.
So one of the boys,
Fuck, I'd be so scared.
one of the boys
It's gonna
put it in the undies, right?
Yeah,
But they fucking grope you and you're hard.
no way, bro.
One of the boys copped a mad feel and it was like, oh, you got me. so he took it
way.
out and he just gave it to him and he's like, oh, you fuck you, whatever. But they don't care. Like, it's not like Sydney clubs that they tell you fuck off.
Yeah.
They let you in, but they just like take it off you. So I put it in my shoes and I was walking in with it underneath my shoes. And I was so nervous it was going to break. And it's just like my fucking walking in alcohol the whole night.
Wait, so but that was water that you walked in, right? It wasn't alcohol. That
No,
you
it was
brought in.
alcohol.
Oh, it was alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what you reminded me of when you said that? Like
Oh,
that
what?
whole story. Fuck, that's still mental, by the way. Stereosonic 2014. It was literally the same thing because it's like fucking alcohol is crazy expensive when you go to the festivals, right? I can imagine it's the same in Ibiza.
Yeah.
When we went, we were kind of like, bro, fuck spending $10 a can. It's $10 a can. You can only buy 4 at a time. And they're all the fizzy cans. It's not like you can buy like a straight. It's all that fizzy shit, right? So you're buying 4 cans and they're trying to stop you from getting hammered really quickly, right? I was like, fuck that, bro. So I bought not the small versions of vodka. It's like in between. It's probably about like that big, the vodka bottle. And I fucking just shoved it down my pants. Like, and I thought it's a 50-50 whether or not I'm going to get caught. I hope I don't because I know they won't let me in. But when I was walking, I saw the dogs on the side and I'm shitting myself right now. I'm fucking so scared that they're going to go and then start barking at me.
Yeah.
And I've gone, oh, fuck. And I ended up just walking straight through. They didn't like do anything.
Yeah. I think the sniffers are for other drugs.
For like drugs. Yeah. But yeah, fuck. How much was the alcohol then? If you're sneaking in alcohol, how much was it then? I thought it was cheap for alcohol.
No, not in the clubs. Not like Ushuaia and High Ibiza. Like,
Oh.
it's expensive there. It was like probably like 15, 20 euro.
Oh my, are you fucking kidding me,
Yeah,
bro?
Just honestly,
20 euro for a drink.
felt like I was getting bent over and just going the way that they were fucking everyone. It was fucked. Yeah, so I didn't really buy drinks at clubs. If I did, I'd buy one.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to like keep the bars going from like pre's. But
Yeah. So you're praying hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to be fair, like some of the clubs like we went in sober as well,
Just because, like,
just because like we'd get sober as well, and we were just in the club, and like I wasn't gonna spend that much money on drinks either.
yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, occasionally like would like depending if the night was like you could tell the night was headed
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
getting good, you may as well.
yeah,
But if you just know that you're not going to be there that long, it's just like, what's the point?
yeah, yeah. That's fair enough. I
Yeah.
get that.
I mean, like, my favorite is probably Camel Fat at Pacha.
Oh, dude, Camel Fat, so good. I reckon he's a very underrated DJ.
Unreal. And he's got some like new tracks as well, bro. It slapped. And he played it as well.
Did he play at Tomorrowland as well?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me because you were tossing out whether to see Camel Fat at Tomorrowland or at Ibiza or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Right? It was
So-
another two DJs or
So
something.
because there's big artists that go to Ibiza,
Yeah.
we'll see all the artists that we can there, and then when we go to Tomorrowland, all the ones that we saw in Ibiza, we
Yeah.
won't see in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, you just supplement with someone else.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's so
yeah.
many artists Tomorrowland, you can't. Eventually you're gonna miss out on someone.
Yeah, yeah.
So we saw like Eric Prides, we saw Fisher, even though Fisher
Fisher would have just been mental.
at High Ibiza, because we were there like during with heaps of Aussies.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't get through the front door.
No
To-
way.
To the front door. So there was the door into. So the High Ibiza's got like a few rooms. To get into the main club room, you walk through the door from the outdoor.
Yeah.
From the outdoor, it was packed, shoulder to shoulder.
Fuck.
You couldn't get through. So I tried.
Ticketed event as well?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So for 10 minutes, I went in. I snuck around the side near the bar, got as close as I could, and then cut in.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like near the middle, but like still towards the back.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just dying, bro. I was like, I can't breathe. I'm sweating. And because I'm like shorter, bro, people are towering over me.
Yeah, every cunt's just tall,
And there's
eh?
no air. And there's just no air getting like into your face. And I was like, I can't do after 10 minutes, I was like, I thought I was going to pass out. So I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. Went outside and just like kicked it.
Yeah, yeah.
Listening to it
Fuck.
from outside. Yeah, so fucking bit of a waste on that. But I mean,
Experience.
had to experience it.
Yeah. You got that 10 minute.
Yeah, so we did Ushuaia, High Ibiza, Pacha.
So you weren't there for long then. You must have been there for like maybe 3 or 4 nights.
4 nights, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Which is
Yeah.
good. That's a good amount of time. And then you just fuck
That
off
was
and go somewhere.
perfect for me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do any more, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then we did like the day beach clubs, like O Beach and Ibiza Rocks. As
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Just to experience
Is it
that.
multicultural there? Is there like a lot of different cultures?
No.
Really?
Not at O Beach and Ibiza Rocks. That's like all pommies.
Really?
All pommies. I went to O Beach, thought I was on Love Island. Right,
What's the accent like? What's Love Island accent?
Excuse me. Like every
Isn't it
girl.
Scouser?
No, bro, he's just like all pommies, like from everywhere. Like you cop all different accents, but it's like because one of the guys is like it's a British guy that owns it,
Yeah.
Wayne Lineker, and it's just like all like the big celebrities go there, and like,
Okay.
they get tables and stuff. And Ibiza Rocks is kind of the same. They're
I
just all
wouldn't have. I
pommies.
don't know why. I never. I always thought Ibiza because it's so popular to be very multicultural.
Well, maybe in like Ushuaia and High Ibiza and all that,
Yeah.
there was a diverse like amount of people,
Yeah.
but those places, no.
Tomorrowland surely though would have been like heaps of cultures. There.
Yeah,
You always see people with like all their
the
fucking flags and shit.
yeah.
I was watching it like from YouTube, like in my bed being depressed because I'm not there. I was so depressed. Like I was watching.
Yeah, hold that.
Huh?
Hold that.
Hold what? Fuck off.
Hold these fucking elbow.
But no, I watched there were 2 guys that I watched. It was the guy who made Animals, what's his fucking name?
Martin Garrix.
Martin Garrix, and there was another guy as well. Oh, Steve Angelo. I watched
Yeah.
him as well. He was he's a gun. Love him as a DJ. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, I would have thought that Ibiza would have been more multicultural. Because I was gonna ask you something.
Not really.
I was gonna ask you something.
Oh, you know what's funny as well is that like people on the streets try to sell tickets to the
That's so funny.
right? Good one, dickhead. I haven't got to the punchline yet.
Yeah.
So people trying to sell tickets, but like the girls go up to the guys and guys sell tickets to girls.
Yeah, that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the first like day, had no idea like what was going on. Just like, oh my god, all these girls just keep coming up to guys. Like, fucking,
Yeah.
when does that ever happen? And then it happened to us. A girl came up, but like the way they do it is like, oh, how are you?
They're like flirting and shit.
What's your name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, fucking, this is just bizarre, bro. This never happens. I'm like, all right. And then like fucking 5 minutes in, you realize that you're trying to get fucking sold something, and you're like, oh bro, fuck this.
Yeah, yeah.
And they won't leave you alone either. Once they're talking to you, they just fucking keep going.
Fuck.
So you just gotta flick them off.
Yeah, yeah. You just got a cold shoulder at that point.
Yeah, fuck, you just keep walking. But
Yeah.
But were you gonna say something?
I was gonna go to Tomorrowland because I was gonna say, like, while you were there actually throughout your whole trip, okay? Were there any accents where you're like, oh, that's a sick accent? That's fucking
Spain, bro. Spain.
really?
Yeah. The Spanish accent.
Just fucking got you
Oh,
ready for
bro.
war.
Something about it. Yeah, when they speak English as well in the accent.
You rate it.
Oh, bro, big time.
Yeah. Did they hear the Aussie accent? They were
The
like,
Spanish people were probably like the most good looking as well.
oh, really?
Yeah,
There you
Yeah.
go.
in Spain. Like
They just got the genetics for it.
I think so, bro. Like I don't know what it was. Just like it's true what they say.
What do they say?
Something about Spanish people, bro. Guys, girls, and the accent. It's
I
just
don't
a
even know what a Spanish
combination.
accent would sound like. I feel like I'm so uncultured.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of the accent. I'm like, oh, what does it sound like? Go give us a preview.
What you want to drink? You want vodka? With the
Eh? Some shit. Eh?
I hope I'm not butchering it, bro.
Oh fuck, that was funny.
But yeah.
By the way, guys, I just want to say this guy's a fucking warrior. He just did this fucking huge drive to get here tonight. So thank you for coming.
No, bro, it's all good. It's all good. My pleasure. I was excited for today, actually. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be mad.
Because you were telling me you did like a 2-hour trip just to get here, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's fuck.
Nah, it's all right.
Literally,
alright,
he
man.
hasn't stopped. He's just been working all day,
Yeah,
working like a
fuck.
dog.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go home and crash. Have a feed and crash.
Then listen to listen to the accent.
Oh my god. You know what? Now that since I came back as well, I feel like I've like picked up like the music as well, like Spanish music. I like it a
I
lot
love
more.
Spanish music. I love Spanish music.
Never really like listened to it before, but then once like I went,
Become a bit more cultured.
yeah,
now.
got a bit more into it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that was like everywhere. Like even Italy, like they had a few like Italian songs.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was listening to it. But like the food, fuck, bro. I don't think I ever like I said before, I can't go to Sydney and just be like, oh yeah, that was good.
Sydney's very overrated.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
just-
I'm
it's
sure
just
there's
home for
spots
us.
where it's like good,
Yeah, yeah.
but just the authentic feel. I don't know.
Yeah, you it'll never be like eating a pizza in Italy will not be the same as eating a pizza in Sydney. It's just not the same.
I want someone to give me that experience, but
You'll never get that though, unless you go to Balmain. Balmain's like as Italian as it probably can get.
Balmain.
Yeah, I think that's pretty Italian, I think.
It was like half five dog.
Yeah, same.
Haberfield.
Same. Oh, Haberfield, yeah. There's a lot there.
Sam.
But talk to me about Tomorrowland.
Yeah, Tomorrowland. So that was like where everyone was like getting pumped for.
Yeah.
So
When
we
you say
did
everyone was getting pumped.
pumped.
Oh, like getting
Like
G, like getting ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All the boys were getting fucking.
Was that
pumped.
like midway in the trip as well?
That was just after halfway.
Okay.
So Paris was our halfway point, and then from Paris we went to Tomorrowland. Went
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Belgium. So we got the train there, and we got a 3-day pass, hotel package. So you get hotels, you get like for accommodation and like buffet.
Yep.
Then you get transport to and from the place, and it's 3 days. But the thing with the transport is you had to get the bus in the morning at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the festival finished at like 12:30 at night. So you're doing 12-hour days for 3 days
Fuck.
straight. Usually if I go to a festival here in Sydney, I get here like 6 o'clock and it might finish 11.
Do you get to a festival at 6?
Yeah.
Really? No, I never do that. I
What
never
time
did
do you
that.
get there?
Festivals start at 12. So I'd never get there at 12. Probably get there at like 2 or 3.
I get there like 4.
Okay.
I get there 4.
Yeah, I wouldn't get there right on 12 because I like a lot of the artists that I want to watch I usually start between 2 and 3.
That's what I mean. Like when
Yeah.
you get, yeah. Because usually when I go, yeah, it's about 5 o'clock, like 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Probably like more 5 o'clock. But yeah, so when we got to Tomorrowland, we had to do like these 3 12-hour days, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be long days. But you know what? Those 3 days flew. Didn't even feel like 12-hour days.
Fuck.
Because you get there and you kind of walk around, because it's so big, by the time you walk around and because there's so many stages, you want to experience every stage first. So we're
Yeah.
like, all right, we'll go see all the stages that we can. So you walk around, you see everything. By the time you know it, bro, it's like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And you've like walked around pretty much the whole place. And it takes ages to get between stage to stage because there's so many people walking at once.
Yeah.
You're just kind of stuck at a pace
Yeah.
and you can't go faster or slower than that.
Oh, okay.
So it's killer when you're like trying to get to somewhere and you're trying to catch an act.
Yeah.
So you have to time it like correctly.
Yeah.
But those
Was every stage like a different experience? Like you would go to a certain stage and be something completely different, like
in terms of the music,
music and just atmosphere and like things to do. Because I think there's like activities and stuff that you can do right while you're there in Tomorrowland, or nah? I'm just talking shit.
activities, yeah, I think there are, but it's like in its own area.
Oh, right.
There's like food tents. There's like 3 different,
Yeah.
4 different food tents. I don't know about activities. I don't remember seeing any activity
I
stuff.
thought I saw something on TikTok, but it might have been something completely different then.
Maybe. I don't know, but each stage is different. Like the music's all different at different stages.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like the Freedom and Main Stage were like my 2 favorite ones.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called. There's Crystal Gardens, which had big artists. That's where I saw Dom Dollar.
Yeah.
That's fucking good act as well. Dom Dollar's so good. And then there's another one for like a hardstyle section. It was all mushrooms and stuff. The names like left my head.
Hardstyle's like becoming really popular lately, I've noticed. Like really, it's becoming trendy.
Yeah, well, you know what? It was a lot of big artists, even on the main stage, like Dimitri Vegas
Yeah.
and Tiesto.
Yeah, they're starting to like pump some hardstyle.
They
now.
have like some of their mixes had like a little bit of hardstyle. Like you could tell the tempo. It kind of was
a
like
bit more fast paced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit more like the hardstyle. Like the drops a bit more like grand.
Yeah.
So it kind of like G's you up.
But you know, like that iconic, like that kick, it's like, boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't know how to like explain it.
It's like I feel like I'm pumping 1,000 Red Bulls down at
Yeah,
once.
literally. But like, it is a G up to hear it. But I personally couldn't listen to that probably for more than half an hour before going, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm the same. To be fair, I started getting into it a bit more recently,
Yeah.
especially after Tomorrowland.
Yeah, I can imagine.
My brother's like huge into it as well.
Because of tomorrow then, or just
No,
even
just in
be-
general.
Okay.
just
Yeah.
Before that, and so like I've been putting it on like Monday morning. Had it going. And I
Just
was
like start to the day.
Yeah,
just
I was
fucking
tired.
pumping.
I walked in.
Warface.
and I'm like,
Just wanna survey. Oots.
I had all the energy. Bro. I was fucking had me going for the whole fucking day.
Yeah.
And the gym as well was fucking so good. But yeah, so Tomorrowland, we tried to go as like as many places as we could. So the big acts that I wanted to see was like Dom Dollar.
Yep.
Wanted to see Anima
Yeah.
at Freedom. It's more like trance music. And then obviously everyone's kind of at main stage at the same time. At
Okay.
11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, because there's like big DJs there. Like all the big acts come out obviously on main stage.
Yeah, of course.
So we saw like one night Tiesto closed it. Second day, I think we saw James Hype at main stage. Love James Hype.
James
as well.
Hype would have been fire.
I love James Hype.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
because it was like earlier on too. It was like 6:30.
Like, wow, that's pretty. Oh, that's not too bad. That's actually a good, decent time
Yeah,
for his level.
for his level. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was on earlier, and we were like right there at the front. We were like, fucking loving it.
Yeah.
And we pretty much stayed there the whole night from like 6 to 12 because it's just the acts were back to back with like unreal. I think
If you're right at the front at 6 p.m., if you left, you weren't getting that spot back. You probably wouldn't even make it through Mosh.
Way.
Yeah.
No way. I think Alesso played that night and then he closed and then Dimitri Vegas was before him.
Yeah.
And then last night we saw Lost Frequencies was before Martin Garrix. So it was Lost Frequencies and then Martin Garrix.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like those DJs were like my favorite. But
How was do you think the price that you paid for Tomorrowland was worth the experience?
oh yeah,
100%?
the experience was unreal. Like if you're gonna go and you're gonna spend the money, like you just got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's something I could afford. Like if I lived in Europe, for example, I could do it every year, all the time.
Mm.
But because I'm like doing it part of my Europe trip, for sure,
Yeah.
because it's all day
It's a lot of money though. Like think of-
accommodation.
yeah. Yeah, that price does include. Because did you just mention the price? How much you paid?
No, I think it was like from the top of my head, it would have been like 1300.
Yeah, 1,300 Oz for people listening. So that like just to paint a picture, when I bought stereo tickets 2 days, that was $400, but no accommodation or anything like that. That was years ago, to be fair.
Where was that?
Stereo here, Sydney,
Yeah.
and that was a 2-day event, and that was about like $400. I'm pretty sure.
Where was it at there?
Like where?
Yeah.
Was that Homebush?
Homebush.
Yeah. So like it's like triple the price, but you're getting it is pretty much the biggest like festival in the world.
You see pretty much every big DJ.
Yeah,
You know what I
everyone's
mean?
there, and it's 3 weekends. But you only went to the first weekend.
First weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
First week.
The first
Because
week.
there's 2 weekends, yeah. But 3 days.
Fuck, that would have been so good though.
Yeah, but it was like, accommodation, travel, like that is a big factor. Like it's a big chunk as well because you have to like get to and from.
Yeah. The place that you stayed at though was there. Pretty much everyone there was at Tomorrowland. So when you come back from Tomorrowland, like after you finish, everyone is like still fucking high and G'd up and partying when you get back to the hotel. Or was everyone dead, just like going to bed?
Kind of like the hotel when you walk in, it's got like a reception. Then it's a reception for Tomorrowland. So they must have a partnership with like Tomorrowland. Like,
Yeah.
that's our hotel.
Yeah.
So like if you stay there, you're pretty much staying for that. But it wasn't just exclusively that. But there are places closer to the actual festival, like in Boom, where it's just accommodation just for that.
Yeah.
And then obviously if you camp.
Yeah.
So when you get on the bus has a route and it takes you to different hotels and it stops off at each one.
Oh, okay. So it's not like you. But was there a lot of you guys there?
So it wasn't like a whole strip of hotels where it's just all Tomorrowland people. It's kind of spread out through the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
in
when you got
Brussels,
to your
Brussels.
hotel, it's not like there was 300 people going to your hotel.
Nah, not that many. It was
Yeah,
more
okay.
like 20, 30.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was trying to get at. Because it's not like what I was thinking is like you're G'd up after like Tomorrowland, and then imagine 400 people coming off the bus and
Yeah.
people. Like, I feel like it'd just be partying
Yeah.
nonstop. It'd just be chaos for 3
Chaos.
weeks.
The worst part
Or 2,
about
3
it
days.
was the walk back.
To the bus.
Yeah,
Why?
for sure, bro. That
Why?
fucking killed me.
Why?
It's just the fucking anxiety. Not the anxiety, the fucking just the patience you have to walk in a group, a massive crowd, walking at like 2 miles an hour.
oh,
So
just
you're
the
just
pace.
like bang, bang, bang. All the way from main stage, you got to walk all the way around,
Yeah.
out the gate, and then once you get out the gate, you don't walk in from where you came in from. So the bus drops you off right at the front. You have to walk pretty much all the way out of a suburb. It's like an hour walk, right? The walk's an hour.
Fucking hell.
So every night you have to walk with massive crowds, and then once you get out, it's all right. It's kind of a bit better, but even then, still crowds. So you're
Yeah.
stuck at a pace, and you walk for like an hour through this just like probably like 10-meter wide, and it's got like construction fence, and it's just like herding you like sheep
Fuck.
down that way, and you can't go fast. You're just stuck.
That's mental.
So the festival finished at 12:30. By the time you walk back to the bus, it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock,
By the time you get back to the hotel, was it like
2:33
fuck? And then you're pretty much up the next day.
at like 10 or 11.
That's not bad.
10 to get breakfast and then get ready for the festival.
Yeah.
Because then you got to catch the bus.
The bus will probably be there at 11 too, because it's going to be there early because the festival starts at 12, right?
Yeah, so it's there like 11:30.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
get on that bus.
Because if you don't get on that bus, that's it.
That's it. You gotta
Yeah,
get
you're
your own
fucked.
way there.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of the shitty part of it. But for the entirety of it, wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't a big deal. But yeah.
Fuck, hopefully one day I'll be able to go to Tomorrowland.
I hope so, man. You got to experience it.
I either want to do, if I was going to do a festival, that I was speaking to this guy, his name's Dimmy. If he's listening, shout out to Dimmy. There's 2 festivals. So one of them is definitely Tomorrowland. And then the other one is Electric Circus in I think it's in Vegas.
Oh.
Bro. It's just the light work is insane.
Yeah.
I think that's all I really want to see. Is just the light shows and all that.
It's a spectacle that makes it.
Yeah, 100%. 100% it does.
Yeah.
So what happened after Tomorrowland? Where'd you go?
Yeah. So coming down off Tomorrowland, we went to Amsterdam. So because it's Belgium's right next to Amsterdam.
Surely there's a story in ammo.
So Amsterdam. Amsterdam.
Did you do any while you were there?
In Amsterdam?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, really?
Or I had a little bit of an edible,
Yeah.
but to be fair, it wasn't that much. I was just paranoid. I didn't want to like put myself in that like overseas as well. I was like, nah, I don't know.
I get that.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to freak myself out.
I get that because even when Eleanor and I were in Thailand, weed's legal there.
Yeah.
So, and I think we both were kind of like, oh. Like
Yeah,
we're
do
in,
you
we're in,
trust
we're,
it? Yeah.
well, we're in a country that we're not really comfortable with already.
Mm.
So, you know, if something happens, it's like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
And then trying to communicate's a whole other thing, like you were saying before. So, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's all right, man. That's what I'm saying. This guy's a veteran, man. He just came from work straight here like a fucking
Sorry,
soldier.
yeah, fuck, my bad. But so Amsterdam, obviously they're known for like bud and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but I didn't do any, but some of the other boys obviously like did it.
yeah.
And it's just funny, bro. It's just like it's just a laugh. It's just an experience, you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, because it's like legal, no one really cares. It's whatever. It's like part of the culture.
Yeah.
It's just funny as. Well, what else we doing here? I think the red light district as well. That was
seedy as fuck. I
that
can
wa-
imagine.
Yeah, bro.
You went in, didn't you? You went in just. But that's what was happening to you. You were just copying it from. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The price was right.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Honestly, when I tell you
Tell me.
the glamours
Really?
in the windows,
They have to sell, bro. They have to sell, bro.
Yeah, like some of them like 10 out of 10.
Wow.
There was like a couple like 10 out of 10. Like
You were questioning it too. Eh? You
Oh,
were like,
I-
maybe it's worth it.
I had double thoughts. I was like,
yeah.
fuck. Like, do I just Amsterdam experience? I was like, nah. I
Walk out, got
couldn't.
fucking 20 STDs.
Yeah, hard. I was like, nah, I couldn't. But yeah, it was not what I expected. Like the girls, like they look at you and then they wave at you and they open the door for you to come in. Super weird.
That is fucking, yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
wild.
because if you look at them for too long, they start waving at you and opening the doors for you to come in.
You're staring at one for too long.
Yeah, bro. One of them, come on. It's just doing the house welcoming. I was like, nah, bro, I'm good. Kept it moving. So I was just like, nah. So we just kept going.
Yeah, yeah. But you just went for the experience.
Yeah.
Just say you were there and all that
Pretty
sort of
much,
shit. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But Amsterdam was super cool. Like, you just get a bike, ride around town.
Yeah.
It's really different. Like, the canals and system like that. Like, there's nothing really like it.
I'd love to get it.
That I've been to. Experience for sure. Like, I would recommend it. It was just mad to chill out. Very chill spot.
Yeah, yeah.
So then we did Amsterdam, and then we did. Oh, that's when we got to Mykonos.
So, just to paint a picture, this guy said that Mykonos was your favorite party destination.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, why though?
So I was trying to compare it to Ibiza. So
Ibiza didn't sound that good. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I didn't really jade up, but because that was my personal experience.
Yeah, yeah.
One of-
Everyone has a different
One
experience.
of
right?
my other mates was like, I could have done a whole other week there.
A whole week,
And
another week on top of
Yeah,
what he
and
did.
I was like, bro, I don't know what world you were living in, but it wasn't the world that I was in.
Fuck.
Because I enjoyed it, but like not that much.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I don't know. I probably have that bias of like knowing Greece and like
Yeah.
being able to speak it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you know it, the locals help you out too.
100%.
So it's like we got there and like we spent money in Mykonos too. Like in Ibiza,
it's-
the apartment, the place that we got was like average, like a motel looking kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? The place in Mykonos was like a villa at the top of like Carvo.
So you fucking spend cash.
Bro, we spent money.
Yeah,
in-
so it would.
in
That's the
Mykonos.
thing, right? Like,
Exactly.
yeah, if you spend the money, like you're gonna have a better time.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's like, yeah, it just is better.
It is.
But
like,
well, that's not always true. In the party places, it's true.
yeah.
It depends what you want to do.
I with the party places, right? I think the more money you spend, the better time you have, depending on how you spend the money, right? So,
Yeah.
for example, getting tables,
You have to.
bro.
I can't go back without doing a table now.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because imagine you were going there and you had to stand the whole time. You had nowhere to sit.
No,
Yeah,
sack.
it's a fucking sack.
Sack. Like Tropicana and even Carvo, like when you do it, like the dance floor is packed, bro, packed.
Yeah.
When you got a table, they just bring you the alcohol, so it's just there for you, and you got room to like move around. You can sit down if you want to sit down, and it's just like the experience is like 10 times better. Like we spent like we were getting tables like most nights, which comes with like alcohol and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like the room that you have to yourself as well.
Yeah.
While you listen to the DJs. And
Yeah, you
stuff
have your
like that.
space.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
just sit,
and
like-
you can sit when you want to.
Yeah, that's the big one. The big one is sitting.
Yeah. It's just being able to like just chill out when you want to chill out.
Mm.
Because if you're just in a club standing, you can't really sit or stand in it because like most places are taken anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, like I think that's why I enjoyed Mykonos so much because we spent good money, like we stayed in a nice place, we ate well.
Yeah.
When we went clubbing, we did it like proper.
Yeah.
And like for me, like the beaches in Greece, I'm just like I love them.
Listen, I think we're both biased in saying
Yeah,
that,
I
but
think so.
I've gone to a few different. Actually, that's a lie. I haven't gone to like many places in Europe. I've only really been. I've been to the UK. They're not known for beaches. I've been to Germany. I didn't even really go to the beaches in Germany. I don't even know if they've got beaches in Germany, to be honest. I don't know. So I've only really been to one place in Europe for beaches, and other than Sydney. And I think Greece is still slightly better with beaches in comparison. Sydney's got amazing beaches, though, I have to admit. But Greece is just, it's another level, man.
It's different,
It's
man.
just, it really is. It's different.
It's different. But I heard that like in like Sicily, so in Italy, like Sardinia and Sicily,
Yeah.
the water's the same. You like I think what makes it really blue and really clear is like the rocks.
Mm.
So when you have like white rocks, it makes it reflect and look like really, really light blue.
Okay.
So that's how you get the color.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why, and pretty much all around Greece, it's just like,
Just dropping some science.
yeah, bro. So it's just that color. Like when we were in Positano, like it was just like a deep blue, like if you go out in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't really like nice.
Yeah.
So the beaches were just enjoyable in Mykonos as well, like
Mm.
in all of Greece. So that's why it's just like beach, food, party. It's just like it was perfect.
How long were you there for in Mykonos?
4 nights.
See, the way, and that's the thing, the way you describe Mykonos, I feel like 7 nights would have been better. Or do you reckon 4 nights was like, bro, that was the perfect amount of time?
It was for sure good. But that being said, it probably could have done more because like, we didn't experience like a lot of the other clubs.
Yeah.
We could have done more, like experience different clubs, different nights.
Did you do any Bouzoukia while you were there?
No. But I didn't really want to do it in Mykonos. We were going to other places in Greece. I'm like, we can do it other nights.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, Mykonos probably could have done more because you can also just like if you want to relax on the beach all day and night and then
Yeah.
go into town for food, you could do that too, which we did one night, but happy to do it more nights kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Whereas Ibiza, apparently you can do that, but we would just like party, only party.
Yeah, okay.
No beaches during the day.
Yeah.
Even though the beaches were shit where we were staying, but apparently like on the other side of the island they're nice. So it's just a different experience. But then yeah, so like Mykonos was just it was good. And then from there we went to Paros.
Yep.
Paros with the lads. It was like chill.
Yeah.
Paros is just like chill, but it was nice. It was like a
Bit of a break after Mykonos.
bit of a break, yeah. We just like ate, just mainly eating, and we got like a boat again,
Yeah.
and we were beaching it. And then from there went to Eos.
Did you go to Slammer Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking...
I got videos that I'll show you.
You went to a bar that I hadn't seen before, where I don't know if that's the same place with Slammer Bar, where you take a shot and, bro, this person just gave you the biggest fucking belter I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That wasn't Slammer.
No, that wasn't Slammer.
I've never seen that place before.
Yeah, I don't know. I paid like an idiot to get fucking slapped in the face.
Did you love it?
No, bro.
Was it bad? Was it hard? Did she just fucking send it?
You know what? It stung my face for a bit, but I was just like, what the fuck was going on? And
Were
I
you
was
at least hammered so you didn't like feel it as much?
kind of, not really. Like I was
Fuck.
I was a few drinks down, but like I was just like, fuck it.
Was
But-
there still a competition? Like, so you'd go to... I remember when I was in EOS, there was this thing where you jump in between bars.
Yeah.
And every bar had like
Yeah.
a special where, like, if you did this, then you get a T-shirt. And
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like everyone was just collecting the t-shirts. There's like 3 t-shirts that I wanted
Yeah.
and I got. Everyone else was just going to every bar, just getting t-shirts, t-shirts,
Yeah,
t-shirts, t-shirts. Which is like, yeah, it was because it's like the shot's like €1, but the challenge is like €30, €40.
Oh, so they just sting you.
So they sting you out for the shirt and the entrance sometimes, but it's like it's fun. It's just part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was good. Like EOS was just like it's like a dirtier version of Mykonos. Is like how I describe it.
It's rough.
It's a bit more rougher. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you just go out and you just go feral.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty much what it is. But I remember at the end, like, because the bar, they're all little bars scattered around the town.
Yeah,
And then at the end of the night, or like at around 12, there's like this big club that opens at 12, and then everyone goes there at a certain time, and then it ends
Yeah.
up being at this one place.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was we were walking home because we were walking from the town, so we were staying at like near the beach club.
Yeah, yep.
It's called Fire Out Beach Club. Like that's where everyone goes before, and then they go out into the town after, and then
Yeah,
they probably
yeah.
go to the other club at night. I walk by it, and it says it opens at 2 a.m. So it, I think one of them like it obviously opens late. And everyone just goes there.
Yeah. And that pretty much carries the rest of the night.
Yeah. But Fire Out Beach Club, we saw a DJ, saw Fidelis.
You might have actually seen one of this DJ that I knew who might have been there. His name's Travis Gibson or Neon Giants. You might have seen him there.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
We were only in EOS for 2 nights as well, so it was like a quick stopover thing. But
Oh, yeah. So you weren't even there for that long.
no, not really. Yeah,
Fair enough.
because then we went after that. Then we went to Crete, and then Crete we stayed there for 5 nights, and that was
Crete's
just like,
amazing. I love Crete.
Crete was really. Oh man, it was good. It was just like what I thought like Greece would be. Like it ended up being it,
Yeah.
if not better. Like just like food and beaches.
This is a hot take. I think, and this is me being Greek, I think Greek food is a little bit overrated.
That is a hot take.
That's a
That is
fucking
a
hot take
fucking
from a
hot
Greek
take.
as well. Because the thing is, right, this is what, like, when you're there, like, if you're there for a while, say you're there for about a month, there's only so, like, when you first land, you get a gyro, you get the tiropites, and you do all that, and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. But you do that every day for a fucking month. You can get fucking over a euros, bro. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like, yeah, they're good and they're cheap. Like, €2 for a euros.
I wasn't having euros every day because I'm like, I can't. But the boys were like feigning it. They were like, yeah, euros.
Because they're so cheap, though. They're
Yeah,
like
that's
$2
why.
or something,
You
or
just-
€2.
They're just throwdowns, bro.
Yeah.
They're throwdowns. I was like, but we're mixing it up. Like, we're getting, most nights we go out for dinner and we get like, mezedes, starters, like different kind of like shared
Yeah,
platters
yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's probably what I should have done. But I was.
So we were racking it up. I wasn't going euros all the time. And then plus when you're in like certain places, you can just get like sandwiches, like just get a sandwich.
get the club sandwich.
Yeah, the club
So
sandwich.
club.
The club sandwich. So Hanya was good. Yeah, we 5 nights there.
Yeah.
That was the longest place we stayed. But we got there late and left early, so it kind of ended up being like 3 nights really
Yeah.
that we spent. Yeah, and then we went to Athens. Managed to watch a match soccer game, Olympiacos.
How was it?
Fucking quality, bro. It was a Europa League qualifier, so they're playing a team in Europe,
Yeah.
and then fucking just the atmosphere was buzzing.
I can imagine would you classify that to be a big game? Like a big game in Europe?
It's not the biggest game because it was like a Europa League qualifier.
Yeah.
It wasn't even. They hadn't made it through the group stages yet.
Yeah.
Seeing a derby would have been fucking unreal. Like
Like two rival clubs.
2 rival clubs, 2 of the Athens teams. Like
Yeah. Like
Panathinaikos
Pana and Olympiacos.
or AEK, or someone like that.
Yeah.
Like, because those fucking pop off.
I can imagine. But
They're
but-
crazy.
but-
And you know what? That night I went to a rooftop bar and I had an Olympiacos jersey on. And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, man, nice team." And I'm like, "Yeah. We just came from the game." And then as I walk into the table, he goes, "Oh, just be careful where you wear it around the city though. Like you don't want to run into the wrong neighborhood." And I was like,
That's a real thing.
I was like, "For real?" I was like,
Is he talking to you in Greek or is this in English?
This
now?
was in Greek.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah. Like there's just dickheads that run around. Like for the most part, people are alright, but like you catch the wrong person in the wrong neighborhood,
Yeah.
and they take offense to that.
It's so strange
It's bizarre."
that like people have like this connection to this team that they're gonna fucking fight. Like they gotta fight another team.
It's
for
just a
it.
gang, bro. It is a gang.
Relax, bro.
I know.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not like the most passionate person when it comes to soccer. Like with the Matildas, right? Like I watched their last game when they were playing against England.
Mm.
I didn't watch any other game.
Yeah.
It's not because I don't.
You're
like,
not into it though.
I'm just not into sport. Like
Yeah,
I do watch sport here and there. The only time I watch sport, the Olympics. I love watching the Olympics, but I love watching the weightlifting. I like watching weird sports. I like watching weightlifting, the shooting, taekwondo. They had karate the last Olympics, and I watched that. Fucking, that was good. I had Sonari, who used to train at our dojo. He actually made it to the Olympics. So fucking good on him. If he's listening, man, that's huge. That's good effort, bro. Fucking massive. He said he'd be keen to jump on the pod, so we'll see. Whenever he comes back
That's
to
a
Sydney,
good guess.
hopefully he comes back on. Or
That's
he comes
a good
on.
guess.
We'll
Whoop
see.
your ass, bro.
He
Say
fucking,
something
bro.
wrong.
I've sparred against him,
And you got belted.
bro. He fucking cleaned me up. He just cleans me up, bro. Every time he did this kick, I'll never
I
forget
saw what you were
it.
saying to me before, bro.
Huh?
You said that you fucked him up.
No, get fucked. Bro, he's gonna come on the pod. He's going, oh yeah, bang, just fucking screw across my face.
Elbow.
Bro, this guy, I'll never forget it. I think I had a bit of a hiatus coming like from training, and they had just announced that karate was going to be a 2020 sport, and I thought, oh fuck, like I was actually pretty decent when I was training. I'm going to try and go for the Olympics. Like I'm going to try and make the team, right? So I came back, and it must have been like 2 or 3 weeks. I've just started my training, and then I'm in the advanced class now, and he's there obviously because he's a fucking gun, right? And this guy is just so flexible, right? Like he's insane. Like you can fold him like a pretzel, and it's like no problem for him. Like he's just crazy flexible. And we were sparring, and then all of a sudden, like I don't even know how to describe it. It's something called like a hook kick in karate. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But the way he did his hook kick, I was walking back the other way, and he hooked around my front and hooked the back of his foot. So he hit my face like that. Bro, like, it's so hard to explain.
So you were like walking backwards and he hooked it around you.
Yeah, like he was just, like the guy is just insane. He's insane. He deserved to make the Olympics.
Yeah. How old is he?
I think he was like in his 30s when he made it.
Mm.
So he'd been training. He was a black belt when I started, and I was about 9.
Shit.
So he hadn't stopped.
God.
Yeah. So he was training. He'd been training for years.
Yeah.
So
Committed.
yeah,
Committed,
gun.
bro. You have to be, but when you're that good, like, fuck, you have to.
Yeah. So, but going back to what I was saying, like I watch the really weird sports. Like I don't really like if there's a soccer game, if there's a big game like the Matildas versus England, I'll watch that.
You gotta get amongst it, man. Supporting a team. It's mad.
Nah. I just
Although it is heartbreak, like when your team loses, especially if, like they start doing shit. I'm like, bro, I swear, I get depressed for a week.
actually, I take that back. There's one sport that I don't mind watching. I haven't been watching it lately. You're gonna laugh.
Oh god.
You're gonna laugh.
Yeah, tell me.
What do you think it is? What do you think?
What that you've been watching?
Not lately, like when I was watching it. Like I was watching it all the time. You're
I
gonna
don't know,
laugh.
Probably some dumb shit. Yeah, tell me.
It's an esport.
They tell you you're supporting a team,
Optic Green Wall, baby.
but you support them.
Yeah, fucking love him. I knew the team. This is when Scumpy, Dashi, Envoy, and there was another guy. There was 4 people, but I was watching. They're part of the COD League.
Okay, because honestly, I don't know much about esports, but like, so is it an actual like
Bro, it's like a proper
a team,
yeah.
proper team, and they compete
Yeah, and they play
In these-
Call of Duty and they play like all different maps and
in
shit
these
like
tournaments? Okay.
Yeah.
Like just COD or the other games?
that.
as
No,
well?
that one is specifically COD.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, do you get sad if they lose?
I was like, there are some teams where they versed and they shouldn't have lost, and I was like, how the fuck did they lose, bro? Like, I actually emotionally was like, how the fuck did
Oh,
they
for
lose?
real?
Yeah, so I kind of take
So
it
you
back
know the
now.
feeling.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from,
Yeah.
but yeah. Oh fuck, we're an hour and 10 minutes in, man.
Oh,
Maybe we start wrapping up.
we're flying.
Fuck, it didn't feel like an hour and 10. Anyway, maybe we'll wrap it up.
All right.
Do you want to throw up some socials, or you just? I always got to ask the guests if they want to throw up socials. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm all right.
Oh gee. So guys, thank you all for listening to this week's episode. Oh, I forgot to do my sponsors. Don't have any sponsors.
I'll sponsor you. Shout me out, and I give you
You're on the pod.
a banana.
Guys, thank you all for tuning into this week's episode. So I do have an Instagram, and actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you can like and subscribe if you like the content, that'd be much appreciated. Definitely goes a long way. I also have a TikTok and an Instagram account. So I'm like I said earlier in the pod, I'm gonna try and start doing like little comedy skits. I've got about 5 ideas in my head, so I'm gonna be posting exclusively on those platforms, so you won't see it on YouTube. So if you want to jump over there and follow me on my Instagram and follow me on TikTok, that'd be much appreciated as well. I've got a Spotify and iTunes, so if you want to leave a 5, so a lot of things I'm asking you guys to do, but you don't have to do it if you don't enjoy the content.
Do it.
Do it. So we can get this up and running. Episode 21, we hit the top 1%.
Woo!
Yes, sir. So
Follow the socials. It's fucking funny. They're fucking good.
thanks, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, so if you could give a 5-star review on Spotify and iTunes, that'd be perfect as well, if you like the content. That's it.
If you don't like it,
If you don't like it, this
don't
guy
leave a
here,
review.
if you don't like
I'm
it, this,
coming for you.
he's coming.
I'll cover all your fucking head tops.
He's coming, he's going to go,
What the fuck? Speak for yourself, brother. Speak for yourself. That's not my instant reaction. That's your instant reaction.
See you guys next time.